Good morning, and welcome to my little prayer corner. We've been here before, but it's been a while since I've shared with you from this little corner of my prayer room in my home. But as I began this year, 2022, I've started to read a book by Eugene Peterson called A Long Obedience in the Same Direction. And in this book, Eugene Peterson is unpacking the Psalms of Ascent. And these Psalms this past week have really encouraged me. And so I thought I would share with you a few thoughts from these Psalms this morning. Psalm 121 tells us that my help comes from the Lord. He will not let my foot slip. The Lord watches over you. Psalm 124 says, if the Lord had not been on our side, if the Lord had not been on our side. Our help is in the name of the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And perhaps you're feeling, as we begin this new year of 2022, when we thought things were going to be a lot different than 2021, you might be feeling perhaps a bit discouraged. But these Psalms of Ascent have encouraged me this week because they remind me that my help comes from the Lord. That as I look back over 2021 and I see all the ways in which God has been there for me and He has been faithful to me. And I trust that that's your experience too, that God has been faithful to you in the past and He'll be faithful to you and to me in these moments and into the future. But it was Psalm 125 that I read yesterday that really spoke to my heart. And I want to share these words with you. Psalm 125, verses 1 and 2. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken, but endures forever. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds His people. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds His people. Now, when Eugene Peterson wrote the translation of the Bible called The Message, this is how he put it. Those who trust in God are like Zion Mountain. Nothing can move it. A rock-solid mountain you can always depend on. Mountains encircle Jerusalem, and God encircles His people. Always has and always will. God encircles His people, always has and always will. May you rest in that assurance today that God surrounds you, that God is with you, as God is with me, because that certainly encouraged my heart yesterday. I know for many of us that there are still challenges that we are experiencing, that life is not easy. But may you find comfort and encouragement that God is always dependable. He encircles you. And this quote really stood out to me from the book yesterday. My security comes from who God is, not from how I feel. Discipleship is a decision to live by what I know about God, not by what I feel about Him or myself or my neighbors. My security comes from who God is, not from how I feel. That goes right back to Psalm 121, because my help comes from the Lord. The Lord watches over me. May you find assurance in these words that your help comes from the Lord, and the Lord watches over you. And as Psalm 125 assures us, that the Lord encircles us, always has, and always will. God bless you.